It is important for the confirmation, because otherwise Dandovka station in this case cannot send any more trains to our station, and that's bad, I would say. Okay, we have the blinking red, but it's still very far away from our station, and that was Dorota, right? Well, okay, it has left the station, so it's getting closer now. It's 4 kilometers away, so we don't need to give green light too early now. So it will turn into a red signal again. The substitute signal, you can pass the red signal if you give substitute signal, but the maximum speed is the train needs to follow a maximum speed of, I think it is 30 kilometers per hour when it's running against a substitute signal. So this train, for example, is going 30 kilometers per hour. And it is now crossing our station here. It's a cargo train. The cars, they are standing there and waiting. It starts to get many cars waiting. So I think we need to open the barriers after this train has passed. And I think we have time to do it before we need to give green light on a signal as well. Yeah, actually what we can do. So you see now, the KO button, it doesn't work when we use the substitute signal. That means that this end block field still indicates occupied to Dandovka, so they cannot send more trains, which means we need to use the override button. So we need to right click that one, and it turns on that LED there. And we can leave it then. You can see here as well, you have another counter. It's at 0.5. So next train from Dandovka will increase this counter to 1 when this signal has been reached. Okay, it's going out. And we have, it has increased the speed to 100, so we can give a green light there for that train now. It's shown on that signal now. Let's close those. So give the KO, set that side, and let the train pass. It's a passenger train. So it's also going 30 kilometers per hour, so I guess that's the maximum speed for our station crossing tracks. But the substitute signal, I'm not sure if it's 30 or 40 kilometers per hour, but the maximum speed is limited when you give a substitute signal. I guess maybe it's 40 kilometers per hour. Well, anyway, on this side of the switchboard, we need to operate the PO button as well, as you might remember, to move this field down to the starter block. Okay, now we can open the barriers to allow the cars cross. They have been there waiting for a long time now. Okay, so we have another train now at G signal. Dandovka managed to send this train, and we should be able to just give green light to it now, since we did override this one last time. So let's close the barriers like that. and then we just give green light. Okay, let's close the barriers like that, and then we need to ask for permission to lock the line. Like that, and now we should be able to give the route and the green lights to that train. We have another incoming now from Dorota. We give permission, allow inbound. Okay, so now G has a green light. It's a cargo train coming in there. And we have cleared the line of the cars by having the barriers open for a while. And there is a train coming eventually from that direction. Yeah, it has passed our signal now. And as we then can see, this light or LED has been turned off. Is this one going clear? So it has been turned off and the counter has increased to 1. So now this train will operate normally. So the LED for the KO, normal KO button, will be turned on when this train has passed the signal completely. Okay, so let's try some things with this one. It's not close yet, so we can leave it there. We just let this train pass our signal here. Let's see if we can see the train. There we can see it. It's coming far away there. A cargo train. I do wonder where the train is now. It's this train, right? 144267 coming to us. Let's see if it is that train. 144. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So here we have the cargo train. I think I reported it incorrectly last time, but that's not important. So pretty soon the train has passed the signal completely. You will see when it turns white, track is going to white. Then this one will go on. Now it's white. Now this one is turned on. So we press it to release that field there. And then the train will pass. We don't have to do anything more that train for that train. Before we raise the barriers, let's see how you do the cancellation of route. As you can see, we have the buttons here, and now this ZG is a LED that is turned on, and that indicates that there is a train route given from the G signal. So if we press the A signal, this one should be turned on, and this is the revoke or release train routes. So let's do this before it gets too close. So we just print the route. We have the route printed and a green light. So now you can choose. You can either release train route here. It will also bring the signal to red light. But maybe the best way to do it is to start giving red light on the signal. So now we have a red light there and no longer green light for the train coming in there. So now let's do the release train route, right clicking this one. And there you see the route disappeared. and we have a red stop signal as well. So let's allow the cars to pass our tracks for a while. Yeah, they are passing our trains, our tracks there. Okay. So by doing that, releasing the route that you have, it will also force you to use substitute signals, because this interlock field is red and it thinks that all the tracks are occupied, so we cannot press this one again. I will show you just if the cars has passed. They have. So let's lower this one again, close the barriers. Yeah, like that. And when I do pass this one now, nothing happens. So that means we need to give a substitute signal up there for the A. So we wait until it gets somewhat closer, maybe a kilometer. And as you remember, the KO will not work when we do the substitute signal, but that is not an issue. And this is interesting now. It starts to say train left the station. So now this switchboard thinks that the train has really left our station, just because we did the release train route, which obviously is not the case. So I'm not sure if it's just a game feature or if it's like this in reality as well, but it's good to know anyway about this one. So the barriers are down. Let's give a substitute signal now, so the train can enter our station. And the PO field, we can wait a while. We don't have to press it right away. We can do it, of course, because this train will anyway reset this side of the station for us. You cannot remove this thing. So if I press the PU button here, it moves it to the starter block, and you cannot reset that in any other way than sending a train to the station, Dandovka. So that is what we are doing now. And the train has not passed our signal yet. When it does, it will change this signal to a red light. So and when it has done that, we need to press the override confirmation, arrival confirmation button. Okay. So it's getting closer to that. So now it looks like it has passed, and yeah, it's really, since we pressed that PO, Dandovka thinks it's a train coming for them. I mean, it is, but yeah, the train is still in our station, even though it has passed maybe our signals. Now it has passed the signal there, and you see the KO button doesn't work. Let's give override for that one. And now that one is on, and we have 0.5 on the counter. So next train will get this one to 1, turn off this one when it has reached a signal, and then everything works as normal again. and on the other side this train will release this field when it reaches the signal at Dandovka. At any moment now, this train has reached the signal on at Dandovka station and will reset our starter block field here. Should happen now at any moment. There it goes. So now it will clear this one. Yeah, there you see. Great. So now we need to wait for this side to be cleared as well. Next train is coming in 15 minutes. Okay, let's just have a look outside here. This is the crossing. There we have our station. And just for fun, let's see. This is Google Maps. So we should be somewhere here, right? And come on. Street view. There we have our crossing. Oops. And there we have our station. See? It is white here and it's a brick station here, but yeah, they are constructing something here, and this one is from November 2022. But it looks exactly the same, except for the color. Interesting. Okay, let's continue. Let's jump in. Because now we have two trains coming, one from each direction. So the G, let's close this one first. Close the barriers, ask for permission to send the track coming from Dandovka there. And on A, it's still far away, so we don't have to bother about that right now. Okay, we have a steady light there, we have permissions. So let's route it through. And yeah, this train, let's see, we have it here somewhere. 441,045, it's coming there. And the other one, 424,044 is coming. It's crossing our station right now, actually. So let's confirm that. And I think we can confirm this one as well. We don't have to wait for it. And tell Dorota that which train was it? Let's see. It was the 424,044. 424,044. That one. Yeah, we can close it. Yeah, it will pop up again because they repeat. Now we can close it. So we should give a green light to A now. So let's do that. It's getting closer there now. So let's see now. When this train 441,045 has reached our signal here, this light should go off and the counter should increase to a 1. Let's see if it do that. So let's see. It went off. Now the counter is on number 1. Let's clear this one. Confirmation there. Clear the fields there. And that train is going there, meeting the other train over there. Yeah, it's a car. Was it a passenger train maybe? Yeah, I think it's a passenger train, the other one. We have a new train as well from Dandovka. No, that is also a cargo train. Yeah. Okay. You can see the end block field is red, so a train is coming from Dandovka. And so, yes, now we can press KO button from this direction as well. So we clear everything on this side now. So now everything has gone back to default state. And the next thing we need to press is the PO button. And I think we can do it whenever the train has reached the signal here. And let's have a look. The G is coming in. We can't give green light to the incoming train here now, 42124, because we cannot do it until this one has cleared. So now we should give the PO that. And let's see, Dorota, let's see what we have there. Yeah, maybe a train is coming. Oh, it's 20 minutes actually. So we might be able to send the train on the left track, because this one will take forever. The normal train here on the right tracks. So we can start by asking Dorota, but 42124 is the pass 42124, and it's on track 1. It is clear. Okay, that's great. So we should be able to route it straight away. Give that, ask for permissions on track 1. It needs to turn into steady white light. Come on, there we have it. So let's dispatch it, I will say. So we need to operate this one, allow left track usage. Now we can route it through. So this is an occasion where it is really good that you can send trains on the left track as well, because the train that goes here, yeah, it's not in Dorota yet. Of course, it will reach eventually as well, but it's always good you can send trains in parallel to the neighboring station like that. Yeah, and I think that concludes the level 2 for this one. And yeah, I can do more in the next video. Thank you for watching.